At the 5th Canadian Science Policy Conference in Toronto, we are here with Greg Rickford, Minister of State for Science, Technology and Economic Development, Northern Ontario. Thank you very much, Minister, for being here with us.
Yes. Thank you for having
so
me.
you were appointed to the ministry about 4 months ago.
That's correct.
And the ministry has a new minister now, a new vision perhaps, and we would like to hear from you, what are your visions for your new portfolio?
Well, we're very excited about where Canada is placed in terms of its position on the global stage. We sit atop the G7 in our support for science, research and development on our college campuses, universities and institutes. We think that this is something that we can be proud of and build the science narrative around. Obviously, this gives us a particular strength in basic research, but where we see an opportunity, and I think where we can improve, is to take a look at how some of these ideas, some of these scientific questions and curiosities can get to the marketplace. In the science and tech and innovation world, we call this the ecosystem. And we spent the past few years under Minister Goodyear, my predecessor's leadership, and our government under Prime Minister Harper, to ensure that we break this down into its components and focus on some of the bigger structural challenges. In my speech tonight, I mentioned venture capital. I obviously talked about programs within Industry Canada, Industrial Research Assistance Program, the National Research Council and the Natural Sciences Engineering Research Councils as key places where the government can support good peer-reviewed science, research and development, but as part of its priority to see at every possible turn when it's appropriate to get some of those ideas to market. Why wouldn't we? Science can power commerce, it can create jobs, but it can also improve the quality of life for Canadians, addressing national priorities and national concerns. And so moving forward, we're going to build on those successes, continue rigorously to look at where we see weaknesses, and the moving forward document that I'll be producing in the next couple of months will place a particular emphasis on those, and I'm very excited about the contribution scientists, research and developers can make, as well as ideas that come from conferences just like these.
Very good, Minister. One of the things that mentioned in various reports published by various organizations was the need for more communication, collaboration across disciplines, across sectors, across regions. And one of the things that CSPC is trying to do is the establishing of national dialogue across those sectors and disciplines. And how do you see the role for small organizations such as CSPC in supporting that cross-sectoral collaboration?
I think they're integral and crucial. I think, as I mentioned in my speech tonight, that it's probably true that researchers, scientists that attend this conference are key and important stakeholders in the innovation ecosystem. Equally important are small and medium-sized business entrepreneurs, particularly in science, tech, and innovation sectors. We're all going to benefit, and the strength certainly of Industry Canada's success through the Industrial Research Assistance Program, and certainly moving forward, demands that we listen to the organizations that are bringing people from across the country, a pan-national conversation to tie this narrative together. We'd like to avoid redundancies. We want to address gaps. So we need to hear people's perspective in those two regards and others. And so I see this forum here today as one of a number of important activities that the federal government shouldn't just have a presence at, that we should be paying careful attention to the results of any studies,
Excellent.
reports, or commentary that derives from them.
Thank you very much, Minister, for your presence again, and look forward to see you in the next year's conference.
My pleasure.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Oh, see, I do that every